Big Boys Neighborhood, we are after the show. Today is April 25th, 2018, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, after the show, NBA, who got it?
Yo, man, it's crazy how
my Lord.
Okay.
We're starting with this dude?
Yes, man.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about the 76'ers, man, advancing to the second round.
That's crazy.
Eliminating the Miami
Everybody's
Heat.
from Philly again,
Yeah, but no one cared about the game because the whole show was about Meek Mill.
The Meek Mill show, huh?
Nobody cared about the game. No one knows that they're advancing. If you could have told me if they had to play another game, I didn't really know. I was just like, what's going on? But everything was just Meek Mill
getting out of prison was the attraction.
And him showing up and him being there with Kevin Hart in the back. And
they did him right there, though.
Hell yeah, they
did him right, man. He got there. The barber was there.
Red carpet
he had
for
his
him.
clothes there. He run the Liberty Bell. Like,
yeah, man.
They did him right, and they won.
Exactly. That was dope. And also, if obviously, if all that took everybody's attention, the Golden State advanced too.
Really, though?
The Warriors won in the advance.
Damn.
I didn't hear anything about the Warriors
minus
whatsoever.
Curry?
You know why that's the reason that's because of Popovich's wife passing. I think a lot of the attention on that series turned to Popovich and like him not being at some of the games, and even like their Warriors coach when he gave the press conference, like they advanced, right?
Yeah.
And he's like sad in the press conference because it was almost like you felt like you were taking something away from them when their team was doing something really going through something really hard, and they were thinking about Popovich the whole time. And I think that's the reason a lot of people weren't focused on the Warriors and all the attention was on the Spurs.
Do you think the media took away the attention? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah.
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 Why would they do that? It's the Golden State Warriors.
Because I think the
Just
story
to-
of Popovich's
But
love.
then
and
I would think that
losing
the
his
story would have
team.
became hella Spurs too. It was like I didn't hear a lot about that. I heard Popovich.
Yeah.
His
The day
wife
before,
passed.
though, I didn't
Yeah,
hear
but
that
I
the
didn't
game
hear
up.
like the Spurs are doing it for him, and
None of
I didn't
that.
hear.
Well, I heard a lot of stuff. It's Steph Curry. It's Stephen. Wait, no. What's
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. No, the coach. Sorry, not the player.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr. Sorry.
Right now.
I always get them
Yeah, Mr. Turnip. I don't know what was in that bottle. You see that bottle he hit when he was
He did.
I don't know what was in that bottle, boy. Yeah,
whiskey.
he did that.
like during his whole press conference, like a lot of it was about Popovich as well. So like even he was putting attention on Popovich rather than like.
What I'm saying, okay, if Meek Mill didn't show up to the 76ers game, everybody would have been talking about the Golden State Warriors moved on.
Maybe.
And it would have been more hype on them and then the Sixers, to be
I
honest
think
with
Kevin
you.
Hart got a lot of attention for the 76ers
you know what?
too.
Yeah, I think that there's been a 76ers movement that's been going on.
Yeah, there's a great movement with
You know
them.
what I'm saying?
For the city.
Just from Philly alone. You know what I'm saying? To winning the Super Bowl. And then you got to think Kevin is reaching over 50 million people via just Instagram. So when he starts rallying up the troops and talking about Philly, and then you got Will Smith and the Meek coming, it's a lot. Michael Blackson. It's a lot going on in Philly right now.
You know who was next to Meek
But
Mill?
you know what? Excuse me, but Clipper Darrell, he called out Kevin Hart so well.
What'd he say?
He was like, all this time, he said, I know you from Philly, but all this time, I never really seen you wearing Philly jerseys. Now you wearing Philly throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I see
Brand
you
new
at
throwbacks.
all the Clipper games, sitting on the floor, and now you're getting brand new throwbacks, and now you're out there hanging, and now you're Philly. He always rep Philly.
Yeah.
Always. Even when he took his biggest concert back home, he did it at the stadium in Philly. So we know that he's from Philly, but I thought Clipper Darrell called him out very well on that one.
Even Dwayne Wade, I don't know if this is going to be
Dwayne Wade.
if it's going to be his last season, but he even said, like, dude, the 76ers are like the new team to look out for. Like, they got a great future ahead of them, and they do, man. I think they're well built.
Yeah, man.
Even, what's his name? Somebody said that I think 76ers don't even need LeBron. To be honest with you, they're such a good, like, well-rounded team now that I think they're just going to get better and better, like, as season progresses.
And I think that you don't want to, even if I don't know what LeBron is at, where his head is at, but I don't even know if you want to switch around everything for LeBron right now.
Yeah, that's true.
When these guys are winning.
Yeah, there was the Boston Celtics and the Bucks were playing too big, and there was this announcer, right, for the Celtics. Listen to what he thought he saw. He saw a bad play, right, and this was his response. Listen to this.
That is absolutely terrible. That is absolutely terrible. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. That is terrible.
That is terrible. What was he looking at?
He was looking at a bad call from the refs. Like, man, it wasn't even
It
a
wasn't
foul.
a bad call.
That
It
was
was terrible.
terrible. Like, I want that announcer, dude. I want to sit
Tell
next
us
to
how
that
you really
guy.
feel.
Yeah, that was funny, but man,
Hell
the
yeah.
playoffs are gonna be fun, man. Hopefully, I think the Golden State Warriors are up there. Houston Rockets are balling out. The
When
76ers.
Houston hasn't, at this moment, hasn't Advanced, right?
No, not
okay.
yet.
That series is what broke even so far. 2-2.
It is 3-1.
Oh, 3
at the moment.
Yes,
I was
at the
so
moment.
wrong.
3-1 at the moment.
All righty, man. Kanye West.
You guys, I'm
My
like
guy.
super heartbreaking. I'm heartbroken right now. Okay, so Kanye came back to Twitter and everybody was super happy. I was super happy because, he was gone for a really long time. And of course, he started saying, there's all of these albums coming out, including his own June 1st, him and Cudi, Teyana Taylor, Nas, Pusha T. But then he starts tweeting all these other things that I wasn't liking so much. But I'm going to go straight to the point. There's also these posters that are popping up, okay? There's these posters popping up all over Chicago, LA, and NYC. And it says, "Keep America Great." And then there's a picture of Kanye. It's an older picture. He's like just mean mugging. Hashtag Kanye 2024. And at first I was like, this has nothing to do with him. Like, this is probably just some street artist, which I still think it is street artist. But then Kanye goes on his Twitter. He acknowledged the posters with an emoji of like the question, the one that's like questioning him. And then he deleted it. After that, there was, the conversation that went on with him and what is his name?
Ebro.
Ebro, with him saying that Kanye was saying that he loves Donald Trump. And that's where my problems start.
Right.
Because everybody knows I do not like Donald Trump, but I love Kanye West. Now, with these posters, even if Kanye doesn't have anything to do with them, they really got me thinking, like, wait, does he have something to do with it? Because it says "Keep America Great" and it says Kanye 2024. We knew that Kanye wanted to run back in 2020, right? And then the 2024 made me think, like, does this mean that he really wants, because he really does love Donald Trump, that he wants him to serve a second term, so he's going to wait to run in 2024, especially because it says "Keep America Great." And then he tweeted 2024. So that to me was like a confirmation or a trolling, either that he is planning to run or he's not planning to run. And then I'm thinking, is he doing all of this because of his music? Because he knows that people love to call him erratic or that he's losing his mind and this and that. But then he tweeted again. He said, "You don't have to," which I think he's right. "You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He is my brother.
Lord.
I love everyone. I don't agree with everything anyone does. That's what makes us individuals, and we have the right to independent thought." There's a lot of tweets going on with Kanye right now.
And this is like at the moment.
This is like
Literally
30
40 minutes
ago. He's going on and on. And I honestly, a lot of people are saying that, he's losing it. And this was kind of like the same thing that happened last time when, he was on a downward spiral. I want to, just keep my faith strong and think that he is okay. I think that Kanye is so damn smart. He's so smart. I think that he has so many ideas running through his head.
Kanye 2020 was bullshit.
He was high.
Kanye 2024 is bullshit. Kanye's saying that, anyone thinking that Kanye's going to let Trump get a second term and then we're going to continue to keep America's. We already got the "Make America Great Again," MAGA. Now we're going to have what would that be? The COPPA? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
keep America, COGA, keep America great again, right? I don't think that this dude, he really don't want to run for president. The same way all this stuff that's popping up, Kanye I don't think he does guerrilla things like that. Like anytime that something's coming out, you don't see him just start to plaster the city with Yeezys are coming out.
That's true. I've never
That's
seen
somebody else that went out and did this. The same way there is somebody took over an electrical sign over here that has my image on it.
That's true.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But some artists got up and they went and did it. Nowadays, somebody can go out. We did hear him say 2024. Somebody can go out and start this whole campaign that we're speaking on. I don't know what's going on with Kanye. I'm going to talk to him. I'm just, even when I'm going to tell you, when I see the Donald Trump tweets, it is a little bit disturbing.
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? And when you just read the last one, I'm like, okay, yeah, he is my brother. All right, yeah, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with everything your brother? No, yeah, all right, cool. But it's just so much that's coming now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you straight up, you could be the biggest individual, and I love Kanye. Kanye is a personal friend of mine. You could have be the biggest individual and love people, so on and so forth. But also, I think, sometimes things can hurt you. And I think that with Kanye aligning himself with Donald Trump will hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about just from the music side, from this, from that, whatever it may be. You know, I don't know if your wife is really with that. I don't know if your team, but you're an individual.
Yeah.
If you love him, be ready for all the love and the hate that's going to come with it.
Yeah.
You know, and Kanye's been a different individual his whole career from when people called him Kane. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
So we shall see.
He also tweeted big. And also, I'm all the way out of the sunken place, and I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of the media. I'm not scared of the past, and I'm optimistic about the future. This tweet is all love, no, not fear. But he is talking about running for president in his tweets as well, because he's letting
I'm not voting for him.
everybody out. Yeah,
Nope.
same. That's what I was going to ask you guys, if you guys are voting or not. Definitely not. I want our White House to go back. Yeah. Go back to a real president, not the joke, not like a mockery out of.
When Barack Obama got in.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
But it was for real when we said, man, you can be president. Anyone can be president. It was more uplifting.
Definitely.
Now we say, man, hell, anybody can be president now.
It's so
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We don't need another anyone can do it.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like,
Right.
it wouldn't surprise me.
It just
ahead
makes
now.
us look like a circus, and I just want to go back.
You always look like a circus.
That's true.
All righty now. Avengers.
I got a bone to pick with Avengers, and it has nothing to do with the film because the Avengers was amazing. Go see it. Don't let anyone spoil it for you. Go see it as soon as you can. Okay.
Hey, dude, when she looking at that camera, Daniel, you should have her pointing into the wrong one.
Where am I at?
Right there. Here's the thing. I went to go see Avengers. I had a great time. I got to sit next. I had to sit next to a stranger because, again, like we all showed up at different times and it was already packed. And
Because we didn't save you a seat next to.
I'm pretty sure I got there before you guys.
Okay.
Don't you always?
I think she want to sit with you anyway.
She arrived on Tuesday to do Wednesday's work.
I love it.
So
early.
I showed up and I got to sit next to this guy who is a movie reviewer, and he loves Marvel movies and superhero movies. And we were talking the whole time before the movie started just about new ones coming out, and are you looking forward to Han Solo, and did you see Venom trailer, blah blah blah. So I had a great time, especially sitting next to him. He was really hyped during certain moments. I love the film, even though it's long. I still absolutely loved it. But then this morning I wake up and I go into my Instagram, because it's one of the first things we do, and I see this review from Louie and our producer Jason, and their review starts off with, "What did I just see? I'm so confused. I didn't know what was going on. I needed a map."
I feel like everybody needed like a pamphlet to explain like what happened. The ending took like 20 minutes, and I didn't. Oh my God! I don't get it.
Happened?
And then this is the worst. So we're like at a special pre-screening. So every time there's like a reveal, everyone's like, "Oh!"
Oh my God, you're making Jason look like an idiot. Where's Jason at? Oh, I love this.
But that's the thing.
I'm with you.
I don't understand how you guys were so confused in this movie, especially you, Louie.
Because they're dumbasses.
Yeah, we are dumbasses. I was telling. Okay, the
They
video
were
says,
so
okay,
confused.
In order to watch this movie, you really got to know a lot of the other.
And they were all posted up like bros.
No,
like,
No, you
Everything
don't.
else.
No, you don't, because I haven't.
What did you
No,
see?
you don't.
Did
No.
you see how they were posted
Yeah, I
up?
haven't. The solitude.
What did you see,
Okay,
bro?
so you know the whole Iron Man thing and why he has that thing on his chest and why he kept it on his chest and all that stuff.
I don't know why he's kept it on his chest, but I don't feel like that confused me, or that was one thing for me to walk out of the movie saying, "Oh my God, I don't get it."
But
Like,
didn't,
do you know
and
who
I don't want to
Vision
give
was?
it away,
And
but didn't he
I
say
wanna
when
be-
she said, "Why do you still have that?" He
Yes.
said it in the movie.
He explained
Like,
it.
but I wanted to be specific. Like, what was Thanos? What was that before
Thanos.
with Gamora and all that stuff? Like, it was kind of confusing to me.
It said it himself. I asked him, I was like, if you had never
Yeah.
seen like a lot of these films, or maybe just a handful, would you be lost? And Big even like co-signed. It was like, no.
I wasn't lost. I picked
same.
it up.
Yeah.
Now there were some things that you probably picked up,
Or, like, details.
even with the
Yeah.
after party. They had this Mediterranean food. I just thought it was great food. And Nathalie was like, "Oh, because in one of the movies they."
First Avengers, yeah.
But I didn't. it wasn't like I was missing something. Like
But
I
then-
couldn't eat because I didn't know the clue.
Yeah. And so then I brought it up to you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what were you confused by? And Jason was like, I was so confused on this one part. And again, I'm doing my best to not spoil anything. And I was like, They explained that in the middle of the movie
They
with
did.
that whole one scene when they did
y'all
this
came
and they
with
did
facts
that.
to it. Then he's like, oh.
I missed that.
Then Jason went through, oh, all right, bro. Yeah. Just checking, man.
If you just watch the movie and listen to the things that they're saying.
What's up, bro?
You know, the end was,
I enjoyed the commentary y'all did, though.
Listen, just listen to the movie and listen to like what they're saying. They explain everything, and not only do they explain it once, they explained it like 3 times.
Tell him, Natalia.
I think I missed it 3 times.
For reals, you definitely missed it because I was just like, wait, what? And then at one point he was like, I didn't know where they were. Every time they went to a new place, like a new planet,
on the screen, right?
It says it on the screen.
Yeah, but then
Every
it'd go
single
on,
time.
and I'd be like, dude, and then they would switch
Did you
around.
not?
And I'd be like, what
did
are
you
the
not
ones that-
remember what it looked like the first time when
Yeah,
they were
pretty
there?
much. I think so.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was so
You guys
confused.
are so. I'm
the
so
movie was
disappointed
great.
in you, Louie, because you are my movie dude. Like you and I go
Yeah.
talk, and the fact that you were lost, I thought was.
Yeah, I was a
So
little bit.
disappointed.
Hey, we're Jason and Louie. We're movie bro. Well, how did you feel about it, brother?
Go to
Well,
our website. And then the end when
Don't
Had to
spoil
go give me
it.
like an icy, bro.
I can't even talk about it.
Don't
I
spoil
like
it.
icy shopping and everything. Cause didn't you get up and go somewhere?
Yeah, I got up and got an icy.
That's why you missed
Yeah.
it.
I probably
My
missed that
God,
one part where
seriously.
they explained it.
And
Like 3 times.
There's
the other
even
time.
parts. There's even parts where they talk about certain characters, and they'll even explain like certain things that people have had questions before this movie even starts. So this movie was so clear. It was very clear. You knew exactly what the Infinity Stones
I don't know
do.
who the character was. Vision's girl, the one with the
Red
red
Witch.
thing.
The Red
She was in the
Witch.
last
Red Witch? I don't
Avengers.
know
She was
who
in
the
Age
hell
of
that
Ultron.
was,
She had a
bro.
brother. He died.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
probably didn't come through.
Everything's
great
like, yo,
for
you got a brother, my
the
brother, my
movie
sister.
dudes. Hey, bro, we're the movie dudes.
Tune in next week, bro.
Yeah.
Got another one
Yeah.
for you.
You so cold in there, bro. Like I got flakes from a jail. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here, man. The movie bros got an
Another
appearance
movie
that they
go.
gotta go do.
Another
Yeah.
screening.
Thank
to
you
check
guys for
out.
hanging out with us after the show, man.
Thanks.
Remember, all things Big Boy's Neighborhood is right there for you at radiobigboy.com. Log on. Check us out, Big Boy TV.
Boy.
Make sure you subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. We are gone.